to ACC Senior Services. My name is Danny Lee and I am the Lifelong Learning and Wellness Program Manager here. I wanted to introduce our Papaya Salad presenters today, but before we do that, I wanted to mention our upcoming show next Tuesday, February 1st at 4 p.m. We have an amazing author coming. Her name is Kate Washington, and she's going to be talking about her book, All Ready to Host. Now, this has been talked about on some big places like NPR, Cap Radio, New York Times, SF Chronicle, all as a must read. And she is also a Sacramento native. She's going to be talking about how she ended up becoming a caregiver for her seriously ill husband and talking about some of the struggles that Americans have found as unpaid family caregivers. So that's a must-see. And please, if you're interested, tune in by going to accsv.org/online, and you can register there for that and all of our other presentations. And before we forget, we have to mention our wonderful sponsors, and without them, we couldn't be here today. So we have Bruce Yoshida of Baird, Dr. Leland Lee, Russell and Myra Nakano, the Sierra Sacramento Valley Medical Society Alliance, and the Sacramento Region Community Foundation. And please, if you're interested in becoming a sponsor yourself, you can email Jerry Shikuma at jshikuma@accsv.org. Okay, so the reason you're here today, Papaya Salad. I want to introduce Sou Saelee and his assistant today, Man Saturn. And Sue is a board member of the U Mien Community Services and sort of a social media community advocate, if you would say. Yes. And so I will let them take it away. Welcome to ACC, both of you.
Thank you, Danny. Hi, everybody. We are so glad to be here to demonstrate how to make papaya salad. As you can see on the board, these are all the different types of ingredients that I use. I'm going to go over each of the different ingredients. All right, so this is a green papaya. It's nice and firm. When you are selecting a papaya, you want to make sure that it's firm and it's green. So no blemishes. So this is how it comes in the grocery store. This is a perfect size. And once you purchase the papaya, you will have to peel the rind, and I think, Man, would you like to demonstrate?
I can do that.
Yes.
Before after you peel, we're gonna, this is
just demonstration.
To get a good result.
And then after that, this is the product. Once you do the hand shredding, and it comes in.
Hand shredding is the best result. It tastes better.
It's the traditional method, so it is so much more crunchy. The texture is better, as you can see right here.
You can also use that if they like.
And if you don't know how to do the traditional method of hacking the papaya salad, papaya, you can also use a little grater. This is a Kiwi brand, and it's so much easier. It produces a thinner strip and is softer. And most people like that, but for me, I like to use the traditional method so that we can get a variation of different strips of papaya. All right. Let's see. We're gonna move this aside a little bit. So what we have on the board is grape tomatoes, but you can definitely use different types of tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, Roma tomato, right here. And then we also have Thai chilies. These are frozen Thai chilies. However, if you have access to fresh chilies or dried chilies, feel free to use those as well. This is roasted peanuts. We did this last night, so it's nice and fragrant and crunchy. So fresh is best. We have garlic cloves. These are peeled, washed, And when you are using it, just try to slice off the tip. It has a little hard end to it, so we take that away. And we also have lime. When I do this, I like to purchase round limes. They are much more juicy. They produces more juice and it's very fragrant. I would like to just add this whole thing inside, and it produces, the oil releases is so fragrant. What else? Here we have the seasoning ingredients. This is MSG, monosodium glutamate, crab paste, shrimp paste. This is tamarind concentrate. If you prefer, you can also purchase block tamarind and then soak it in warm water for several minutes, or you can pop it in the microwave and microwave for 1 to 2 minutes. I actually prefer the block tamarind because it's much more flavorful. This is frozen crab. This is the brand. It has garlic, chili, delicious. And this is palm sugar, and it's optional. You can use granulated sugar or palm sugar, or both. I like to add both. All right, so that's all the ingredients. Oh, I forgot to discuss the string beans. These are fresh. When you are making the papaya salad, you want to cut them into like 1-inch pieces so that it's easier to manage. All right, so we're going to start making the papaya salad. Bring in my mortar. And introducing my giant mortar and pestle. I got this from my friends for my 40th birthday. So this giant mortar and pestle, I can produce a whole party tray in a matter of few minutes. So I like to use this whenever I'm making papaya salad for a birthday party or any gathering with my friends. And we also have the smaller version, which is like a personal size. If you want to just make some for yourself, then use this size. And then Man will demonstrate on this one, and I will be demonstrating on this one. Okay? So this is the order that I want to start my papaya salad. I have the ingredients in order on the sheet. So I like to start with the chilies, depending on how much spiciness or tolerance level that you have. You can just add as much as you want, or as little, or no chilies. You can omit. Oh, first I like to add that for any of the ingredients that you don't like, feel free to omit it or add more or add less. Just all about your palate, what you like. So don't worry about not having an ingredient. You can definitely adjust accordingly to your taste. All right. So we're going to start with the chilies. I like to do maybe 4 or 5.
I do too.
Okay. And garlic cloves. For this giant batch, I like to do 3 cloves of garlic. Okay, and what else?
One.
Huh?
What should be one?
Yeah.
Huh?
And then we like to add sugar as the abrasive. This will help break up the garlic cloves and sugar and chilies. I like to add just 1 palm sugar for mine. You can add or not.
I'm not going to add mine.
MSG, some people don't like MSG, but for me, I feel like if you don't add MSG, it's not going to taste good at all.
Especially
so
papaya.
for me, it's a mandatory ingredient. So after that, you're going to start pounding. So you're going to have to put some muscle into it. So you're trying to crack all the chilies and garlic and just get the flavors to combine together. And the more pounding you do for the chili, the spicier it will get. So if you don't want it too spicy, just crack it. All right. We're going to start adding the shrimp paste. And this is sufficient.
Mine should be less.
And this next is crab paste. This will add a dark color to your papaya salad. Next, we want to add the peanuts. I'm going to use my hands. I like to add a handful. And if you have peanut allergies, definitely leave it out. You don't want to, have anything happen. And it's so tasty. I really like this. All right, so just give it a little crack, just to release the aroma. I'm going to add the green beans. Another handful. And just pound it. And again, I mentioned earlier, I like to add my lime, like right, including the rind in there. It just smells so much better. And if you don't want the rind in there, just squeeze the juice. And if you don't finish your papaya salad on the same day and you want to serve it for the next day, remove the lime because it does get bitter the next day. All right, next up is fish sauce. Some people like to add fish sauce, and in addition, they like to add salt, but I don't think that's necessary. So 2 tablespoons maybe.
Let me use this one. For mine, I'm gonna make a little. I do 1.
Okay. And next up is the tamarind sauce, which is right in front of you, Mike.
This one here, right?
Yes.
I do 1.
So tamarind sauce, depending on how sour you want your papaya salad to be, you can add more or add less. And if you want it sweeter, add more sugar at the end when you are doing your tasting. I prefer sweet and sour, so 2 spoonfuls, maybe 3.
I do 1. I'm gonna do a small portion. So when you do a small portion, you just add according to what you're making the size portion of the papaya.
So now I'm going to add the papaya salad. Papaya handful. I'm going to do 2 handfuls in my giant mortar.
I do 1.
Next is the tomatoes. This is the grape tomato. You can just cut it in half and just put them in here. And if you have a giant mortar, use the rim of the mortar as your cutting board. So it's very convenient, built for that.
I don't know what happened to my knife. It's okay.
There you go. Next will be the frozen crab. This is amazing. I think you should have this in your papaya also, but again, if you have any seafood allergy, take it out, leave it out. You don't have to have it. Like, I love the sauce here. All right, so when you are pounding the papaya, you want it to pound, flip. That's how the method that I use. So you're gonna do it several times until all the papaya is coated with all the sauce and the seasoning. And I can already smell it. It's very fragrant. So this is what it looks like. So So basically that's ready. Depending on how
you-
crunchy you like, you just basically mix it in the mortar. And when I was in the refugee camp in Thailand, that's where I was introduced to papaya salad. We lived in Chiang Kham refugee camp for a couple of years, and that's where I discovered papaya salad. I know that my family was really poor. We don't have much, but every time that my parents were able to give me some money, I rushed to the makeshift market to buy this. This is one of the most affordable food. It's just 1 baht at that time. So
And you eat it with sticky rice. With your-
exactly,
yeah.
you can pair this
Yeah.
with sticky rice, and it's amazing. Can you pass me the tray? So this is the tray. You can just plate it like this and serve it to your friends and family. It's a great food to enjoy with your friends because, oh, look at this. All right, so this is what it looks like when it's finished. All right, I hope you. Is there any questions that out there? All right, and those are the ingredients that you are seeing. Again, you don't have to use every ingredient that's listed. It's your preference. I like it sweet and sour, so I tend to add a lot of sugar and tamarind sauce. And Man, how do you like yours?
Sweet and sour as well. Yeah, and like I said, like Sou said, however your preference, you can pound it a little bit more, but we like it pound it a little bit more.
So what I have on the side is just pork meatloaf, which is something that I like to eat with my papaya salad. And you definitely don't have to have it, but it's so enjoyable when you have other condiments on the side. And we also serve it with lettuce. And you just wrap it up like a lettuce wrap and eat it. Okay?
Read that question.
Let's see. I cannot see from here, by the way. Danny, you might have to help me.
Meat
Yeah, I can see it.
Meat replacement. Wow, you can eat it with sausages. What else? Chicken wings, fish. I see a lot of people eat it with deep fried fish, which is also amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're vegetarian, leave it out.
Eat it with lots of veggie.
Lots of veggies,
Yeah.
cucumbers.
Oh yeah, cucumbers.
Lettuce.
Yeah, we didn't have cucumber today.
Right, so those are some other items that you can eat with papaya. I have an Instagram, papaya salad Instagram. It's called Papaya Salad Lover, papaya.salad.lover. And that's where I post all my papaya salad videos, and I also have a guide on there with all the different ingredients and how to select your papaya, how to roast your peanuts. So, and it's a step-by-step. So check it out, and hopefully you can make your own papaya salad after seeing my guide and video. Yes.
We forgot noodle, kapun.
Oh
The
yes.
kapun noodle, we didn't have it today.
The other item is kapun noodle, which is vermicelli rice noodle. You can pair that with papaya salad,
Yeah.
and if you're a vegetarian, that's perfect for you. Vermicelli noodle.
We should have had some today.
Yes, we forgot to bring that, but
Yeah.
that's something that you can add in addition to all the ingredients. Any other questions? Ah, okay. Danny, would you like to make one?
Yeah.
Oh
maybe
my
maybe you
gosh.
should make one.
Or anybody?
Oh. Pull this one out. Huh?
Yeah, start with Start with this.
Yeah.
You want me to make a papaya
Yeah,
You
would
salad?
like to
should,
make
yeah. I think you
papaya.
should make. We forgot our noodle today.
Oh, I thought I was just eating the papaya salad.
Okay,
Oh.
you can definitely eat it. Would you like
Okay.
to, let's see if I can get a fork for you.
Oh yeah, I won't eat it here, but maybe I will later. I'll try it. Thank you. Should I try to make? Oh, I don't.
Would you like to try to make one?
Sure.
All right.
But I did want to ask you too.
Yes.
Where can you find some of these ingredients?
Oh.
Because some of them I've never heard of.
Okay, so you can find any of these ingredients at your Southeast Asian grocery store. I like to shop at People's Supermarket a lot because they have very fresh ingredients. However, for papaya, I like to go to A&A Supermarket, which is on Stockton Boulevard and 47th. That's where I get all my papaya. And the mortar and pestle, you can find them at the Southeast Asian Market. There's a Long Chan. There's
Long
one
Chan,
on Franklin
Franklin.
Boulevard. You can get that there. And I think all the other Asian major grocery stores should have this variety. Okay. Yeah. Anything that you don't, this is seasonal, so sometimes you might not be able to find string beans.
just
You can just substitute eggplant. We actually, you can
we
add
do
Thai eggplant
eggplant
if you prefer
and
eggplant.
cucumber. I think is most
Which
of the
I
time
don't
that
have
we have it.
Thai eggplant, but that's something that people really like to enjoy is have the Thai eggplant in the papaya salad.
Okay. Oh, and it looks like someone was wondering if they can use miracle noodles.
Miracle noodle.
Not sure what they are. What, you know what miracle
Yeah, I'm
noodles?
not sure.
I've never heard of that before.
If they can clarify what miracle noodles are, maybe. You can actually thumb vermicelli noodle, so you don't have to have papaya. You can just use the noodles and pound it, and it would be another version of thumb noodle.
Noodle.
Yes,
Just
start with
one.
the chili. Yes, you can start with the chili.
I'm a wimp. I can just do one garlic, and then you said sugar.
And then
I think
Okay.
the ingredients right there.
sugar and garlic, if you prefer garlic.
Yes, I have one garlic in there.
Do you want
And then-
palm sugar? I don't use palm sugar on this
Palm
one.
sugar makes the papaya salad a little bit sweeter. It has a little, flavor profile is much sweeter than granulated sugar.
Oh man, you guys did this so fast. Should I go harder?
Yes,
Yeah, you
definitely
can-
harder.
Okay.
Crack the chili and the garlic. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So if you want MSG, then add MSG next.
Okay. Well, you said it's essential in this,
It's
right?
essential for me. It's essential. But
Just
you
a
don't
little
have to
bit,
have
yeah,
it.
not too much, but just,
Just a
the
little
taste,
bit.
yeah. Otherwise, if
So-
it tastes a little bit different without that.
Yes, and
Yeah,
there are
okay.
different type of papaya salad. There's Thai, and then there's also Lao. I prefer the Lao style because of the pungency. Usually there's padek, which I don't have, but that's why I use these three ingredients to trying to come up with the padek flavor and the crab. They usually just boil this and make the padek with anchovies and fermented fish, which I don't have. So these are the primary ingredients that you would need to try to capture that flavor.
What about that?
I think I did it.
Yeah, you're
Awesome.
good. You're
Okay.
good. Yeah.
All right, so next is the shrimp paste,
This.
Yeah.
right on your right. Yes.
This one. Okay. I have never used shrimp paste before.
You know what I didn't use on mine is the
Is
crab.
this crazy?
No, that's not crazy. You put as much as you want or as little as you want. And I like to just mention that this shrimp paste is a little bit on the liquidy side. There is a brand that is very solid, and then you just have to pound it.
Okay. I've seen this brand before though. So.
This is a Lee Kum Kee brand, and I really like it because it dissolves really fast. All right, and then next is the crab paste.
This one. Could you tell me why it's black?
It's just crab. The color, it comes from the crab. The whatever variety of crab that they use, that's the color that the pigmentation.
Okay.
will-
Because
yeah,
the
come
crab
from.
is dark.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yes.
And it has a lot of salt too, so that's why some people like to add salt in there, but I feel like fish sauce is sufficient.
Okay, and I'm also doing peanuts,
Yes.
but my brother's allergic to peanuts, so usually we never use peanuts, but if he's not home, I would use peanuts.
Right, and then we have
Okay.
the string beans.
I mean, I'm just kind of eyeballing
Yes.
here, right?
Yeah, yes.
So
Everything we
yes,
do,
that's
yeah.
something about making papaya salad. It's a lot of eyeballing. We don't have exact measurement because depending on how much papaya you put in there,
You can
you
just-
have to
yeah.
adjust your ingredients accordingly. And this is the technique. You want to cover like this,
Oh,
so it doesn't
yeah.
splatter in your eye,
Or you can do like this.
or just a
like-
little twisting motion.
oh, that's good. I was
Yeah.
standing like this
Yeah.
Yes.
because I didn't have an apron. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, you didn't have it.
All right, I'll bring you the lime juice next.
And I could just leave the green beans whole, right? If I wanted
Yes,
to just-
definitely. And that's something that people use too. They use the green beans and just dip into the papaya salad and just eat it. So next is your lime.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
We'll just drop it in there.
Perfect. And then someone asked if it was a plant-based food product. So I think they're wondering if you could just do all vegetables.
Vegetarian,
Right?
yes.
It could be
You can make it
completely
vegetarian,
You can.
but then you're gonna have to omit the fish sauce, crab paste,
Yeah.
shrimp paste, and frozen crab.
It's not as
So,
flavorful, but you.
It won't be as
it
flavorful,
is-
but you can definitely, like I said, adjust the ingredients so that it fits your palate.
Okay, what else am I missing now? Am I?
That's it. You're gonna start adding the fish sauce, which is here.
Oh boy.
You could do like 3 squirts.
Yeah.
real
2,
big squirt.
3. Yeah. 1,
Like
2,
shake it.
3.
One,
more.
two,
Yeah,
three,
A little
perfect.
bit more maybe.
Maybe more.
4. Okay.
Yes. And then add the papaya.
Okay. 1 handful for the small, like you did.
Uh huh.
If you want more,
A
maybe a
little
little
bit
bit
more. A
more.
little bit
Okay,
more.
maybe a little more. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Did you add this one, the crab?
Yeah.
I did
Oh.
do on mine.
Not
Oh,
yet.
I didn't put it in on mine.
Yeah, just a little bit. Use the spoon.
Let's see. Where's the
What is
other
this on again?
It's fermented crab. It's frozen from the freezer aisle.
Just use the.
You can use this one.
Oh, okay, good idea. Thank you.
Add some of
Just
the
a little bit,
juice
yeah.
and the whole crab in there.
Oh, it's actually a crab. Did they get to see that?
Yeah,
was
it's
a
actually a
whole-
whole crab. in there.
It's actually a whole crab in here. I didn't see that from afar. Okay, and then some of the juice you
Yes.
said?
Yeah, this
Couple
one I
spoons.
didn't add that.
A couple spoons. Okay, okay.
All right, and then tomatoes. I'll help you cut the
Tomato.
tomatoes.
Thank you. I'm doing this again, right?
Yes,
Yes.
you are.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Everything is a little bit pounding.
Oh, wait. Oh, technique.
So add as much tomato as you want, and let me demonstrate how to cut a Roma tomato. You're gonna just slice. Can you move your hand?
Oh, yes.
Just slice it like this thinly into different shapes.
Oh, you have
if-
a good knife.
Yeah, if you don't have the small cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes, I would opt for the Roma tomato.
Now, what happens if you don't grind everything together? If you just mixed it together without a mortar and pestle?
You can definitely do that. Some people don't have this, so they like to just mix it with their hands. But to me, the flavor is just not
It's
as
not,
developed as when you make it in a mortar.
Do you really recommend
I
that?
really recommend that you pound it, get some exercise out of it.
This is a workout. I feel it. I don't know how you're doing it with that big one. Okay.
Okay, and then you're done.
And I'm
taste.
done.
You can taste and see if that's what you like, and then if it's not to your liking, then adjust the different
It
ingredients.
smells really good already, though, so.
So all the garlic, lime, and chili,
This
and
might be a little bit
roasted peanuts.
too small for
Really
you. I'm
good.
not sure.
Right. Thank you. Oh, it looks like the Miracle Noodles was a plant-based food product, so that's the one they were wondering if we could use in the papaya salad recipe.
Is
You
that
know
is that
what?
homemade from our country? Because we do a homemade in our country with the kapun noodle made from rice. You have to ferment it, the flour overnight, and then you.
Awesome, it looks pretty.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure
But-
about that.
With papaya salad, you can adapt the recipe and add whatever ingredients you want. You don't have to follow this recipe. This is how I like my papaya salad, and that's
Listen.
something that's amazing is you can adjust accordingly. So if your friend like to have papaya salad,
I want to make it pretty like yours.
oh, you want to
Oh,
Oh, I should put the lettuce down
give her a
first.
piece of meat and
yeah, you
the-
can do
Yours
another
looks
plate.
so nice.
Yeah, like we could do. You want one of this?
Oh yeah.
And we can do.
How often do you make this?
I try to do it like weekly, but
Oh,
you know,
okay.
yeah, it's
Pretty
something.
often
It's
then.
one of my favorite foods, so I make it so much.
Okay.
And people like to ask if I sell my papaya salad, and honestly, I don't like to sell my papaya salad. I don't have a restaurant. I just do this for fun. I just enjoy making it for my friends and family. And it's a
On the side. You like this?
pork meatloaf.
And where can you get this at the same type of
Yes, I
stores,
bought it
right?
at People's Supermarket. You can also definitely get it at Wingwa, Welco, all those Asian grocery stores carry. I think they all carry all these ingredients there. So, yeah, it's just convenient that I go to People's Market. I like to shop late at night. Look at that.
Okay, it looks a little prettier now.
Yay, good job.
Over here.
And then, is it better? So it doesn't all fall off the plate though.
Awesome.
Oh, it's starting to fall off. Thank you. I'm so excited to try it. It smells delicious in here. As soon as I started pounding everything.
Yes, the flavor. When you start pounding, you're gonna start smelling the aroma, and you know that it's ready for you to eat. And when you're pounding, you want to listen for the sloshing sound. That means you have the right amount of ingredients. So when you don't hear the sloshing sound, that means it might be too dry.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. Well, thank you guys both so much
You're
for
welcome.
being
Thank you
here.
for having us
Thank you
here
for
today.
having us.
That was
Yes.
so much fun. This is probably the most colorful setup we've ever had.
It is. It has red, green. It just appeals to your palate with all these different types of ingredients here. So
Absolutely. Well, thanks, and I hope you guys can come back to ACC again. And thank
Definitely
you,
will.
everybody. Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
Thank you.
And thank you guys at home for tuning in again. And tune in next week on Tuesday, February 1st, 4 o'clock for our next presenter, Kate Washington. Everyone have a great day. Thank you so much.